Hey, Shalom, y'all, Sharala. It's your brother Yaranon and the Great Millstone Camp from Chicago, located in Chicago. We coming back with another lesson. First off, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect 144,000 prophets scattered throughout the four corners, preaching this word in true sincerity with discretion and discernment. Shalom to the Akim and a few Akwak and the children that might be tuning in to those. So we just come back with another lesson. Lord willing, it's quick, edifying, straight to the points. Bad times ahead for the 2/3, man. All right. You got a bunch of scoffers. It seems like every day I wake up, when I pick up the phone throughout the day, it's a nigga on there scoffing against the prophet some kind of way. He making mockery of the prophets, bringing out the word, man. And then you just got a bunch of unbelievers full of incredulity and unbelief. They just living their best life and wandering around aimlessly in Babylon and Great America. All right. And you're all eventually going to meet death by pain. Okay. So we got a few precepts. We're going to bring it out and just cut straight to the point, man. Also, you want to get to Amos chapter 9, verse 10.
All right. Of course, it dropped, but I got to Amos 9 and verse 10. Amos 9 and verse 10, and it reads, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Yeah, that's plain upon table. So like it. Let me see. 10. You know, that's cool. Yeah, that's plain upon tables. Finish reading.
Again, Amos 9 and 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yeah, they just think that, oh, you know, we just living here in America and you know, skirmishes happen, bad things happen. These missiles that famine that those prophets of doom is speaking of is not going to overtake nor prevent us. We're going to go on forever. And they thinking like the fucking heathen. These niggas think they finna go to Mars. You think if Esau go to Mars, he gonna take your dumb ass? you gonna be left behind. You know what I'm saying? If the niggas could go, but they can't. But anyway, you know, all the sinners of my people gonna die by the sword, man. And sin is the transgression of the law. All you rebels out there who feel like JC died so you can sin or some crazy shit like that, and you don't regard the law. The scripture say, "He who regardeth not the law," roughly paraphrasing, even his prayer shall be an abomination, man. So the Lord ain't hearing you niggas, man. When you cry out for that mercy, the Lord ain't gonna hear you. Right. We crying out now. We been seized and captured. So we crying out now, man.
I got one back to our brother.
Come on.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. It says, but they mock the messengers of Yahweh, which are the prophets. It says, and despise his words and misuse his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh rose against his people till there was no remedy. Right, that's what our people do on a daily basis, man. They mock, they scorn, but look at the guys with them dresses on. Niggas thinking they funny and shit. That's why that second address the night chapter says what it said. The same shall know after death by pain. Man.
Hey, the nigga made a video about me. Rap the news. The nigga made a video about me. He was talking crazy and shit. Next thing you know, the Lord smote his ass with that bug, because he was also, you know, fuck me. He was disrespecting Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Calling Yahweh Shah type of disrespectful names. The Lord smacked his ass with that that woo up the mountain, that C19 shit.
Yes, sir.
He caught that shit, and he made his last video he ever did. It was a black screen. He was typing captions on that bitch because his voice was gone. The Lord took his voice, that dumbass mouth of his, and talking all of that abominable shit. The Lord smitten him. He couldn't talk. He had the thing, and he died from that super bug. All right, and there was no remedy for his ass because he mocked and misused the prophets.
That's how you know the words of the Lord are true, man, because it says every other word shall be used in the day of judgment, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, so the Lord, what ultimately the words that you say against his prophets, man, the Lord, you know, takes that into account, man. The Lord remembers all those things.
Yeah.
Brother, you got that Shatari, that Jeremiah?
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, Baba Kasha.
This is Jeremiah 26, okay, and I start about 4.
Okay.
And thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, if ye will not hearken to me, to walk to walk in my law, which I have set before you, to hearken to the words of my servants, the prophets, whom I sent unto you both, rising up early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened. Then will I make this house like Shiloh, and will make this city a curse to all the nations of the earth. So, man, you don't take, heed to, wise counsel. You don't take heed to the prophets of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, because anytime something happens, man, you're transgressing or doing something wrong, he sends his servants, the prophets, to you, okay? All right, if you go to that Hebrews, it tell you. Matter of fact, I'll get that, and we'll get, because this is supposed to be a short lesson, but I'll get it. And this is Hebrews 1:1. Okay, it says, God, who at sundry times and in divers matters spoke in the times past unto the fathers by the prophets. Okay, so take heed, man, because the prophets, before a kingdom is destroyed, he sends his prophets to let you know the impending danger that's coming through the pipeline. When you are transgressing or doing something that's contrary to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, he sends his prophets to give you warning to repent before he comes and destroys you, okay? Y'all go ahead, yeah.
Hey, no, man, I got something to back the brother up. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. I'm going to start at 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. You see that? The word prophesy means to say before, to call it out before it happens, right? It says, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Yeah, we hate wickedness, man. All right, and we are here to tell you that the Lord hate wickedness, and he hate the sin as well as the sinner.
That's right.
All right, and he's coming back to pay a recompense back for your doings, for your ways. He's going to pay you back for the shit you put out there. He's going to pay you back for what you put out there. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You've been a bitch ass nigga all your life. You're going to receive a bitch ass nigga judgment, man, which is the four sword judgments. Famine, hell, death, destruction. Brothers know the word. So like we can get it. We got 2 minutes left. You will get the four sword judgment right fast, Baba Gashan. But it says, man, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. He's gonna get it from. Yeah, I just want to read those.
It's two of them. It's one in Ezekiel, one in Jeremiah.
Read that one. Thing.
This is book Jeremiah 15 and 2. I'm jump straight to the point. It says, "It shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. It says, and I will point over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy."
Yeah, yours gonna get burnt. You burnt out, Jack. Your ass gonna get ate, ravished, then beat, and then taken to a concentration camp, a re-education center. All right. And that's what's coming, man. These judgments coming for the unbelieving, for the mockery and the scoffing that you people is doing against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right, you fucking Jerusalem, thou that kills the prophets all the day long.
Because Proverbs 1 says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear coming.
Yeah.
So the Lord is, has it out for 2/3 of his people.
Hey, and we coming to you, we laughing at your calamities on the behalf of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We laughing at your ass on his behalf. All right? Because when you get fucked up, it's going to be funny. Quick testimony, like I say, I put a Shalak Rayam to this nigga, man. Nigga he offended me. A nigger in the world offended me. I said Shalak Rayam. At that moment, before I said Shalak Rayam, The nigga was laughing at me. He was scoffing and laughing at me. But as soon as I said Shabbat right on, that nigga squeezed that glass in the kitchen. He was in the kitchen washing dishes. He squeezed that glass. That shit penetrated his hand. Now it wasn't funny anymore. Now his blood all over the kitchen walls and shit. And he's screaming. He like, yeah, this shit ain't funny no more, nigga. Because you was mocking and scoffing, but then in the day of the Lord's vengeance, your ass is gonna be weeping and gnashing the teeth.
That's right.
All right, so that fire coming and those post-sort judgment is for you niggas, man. You mocking and scoffing. This was just a quick hit, and we just wanted to touch on it. You niggas ain't getting away. Every idle word you're gonna give an account for in the day of judgment, man.
That's right, brother.
You know? So, Lord willing, this quick hit was edifying. Until the next time, we're gonna bid y'all shalom.
Shalom.
Bob.
Bob.
Sure.